So today is day 7 of the road to 108 Sun Salutations on the Summer Solstice. Doing full body Sun Salutations. So really excited about that. But there are a lot of airplanes that are flying over while I'm doing today, so maybe a little hard to hear.
So
I'll try
just
to do
going
a
to do a little warm up and then see how many sun salutations we can navigate comfortably with the knee today. But ready to get back to doing full standing yoga sequences. So that definitely will be stretching a little bit differently today. So we'll still start with small range of motions, rolling our shoulders up and back. And then switching direction, rolling our shoulders forward. Next, we're going to lift our arms up and then bring them down to our sides for a T position. And we're just going to do some circles, small circles forward. And small circles backwards. And then big circles backwards. And big circles forward. Alright, then bring our arms one more time up over our head. And then down into forward fold. And come up to staff pose. Gently rock our head side to side. Now we're gonna stretch out our legs a little bit. Keeping it straight.
Again, I'm really big into hip openers and getting some movement in the lower body, and then especially just stretching out my knee
Straightening our right leg out.
after a nice little walk.
Leaning forward. Okay. Now, let's swing our legs behind us and come into a tabletop pose. I'm just going to warm up the chest and back with some cat-cow. So, inhale, dropping our stomach. Exhale, rounding our spine backwards. Push it away from the ground. Inhale, lift up. Exhale. And one more time. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down and in. Okay, once we're done, come back into a tabletop. And let's lift our right leg in between our hands. We're kind of low lunge.
So I'm curious if this equestrian pose. It's I'm
I'm curious
placing my body slightly different than I would in
because I
a
didn't really look into that yet.
as you can see, I am definitely like leaning over my knee.
No, I kind of did. But I guess my question is like, is moving
So ultimately, no,
is
that's
your
not
back leg
left
not
now.
touching the ground? Or is it kind of like your hand? Are you kind of doing top pigeon? Question.
At it and how to cue it. I worked on it for
Kind of
day 8,
just all the way into your leg.
but just something
Just
working through.
like it's hand to inside and just
Close right now.
gotta figure that one out. Okay. Let's bring up the left and stretch that one out. Back. need to figure out if 8 limb is arms out to the side or arms straight back. I forget. But yeah, 8 limb. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, equestrian. Exhale, together. Inhale, hasta padasana. Exhale, hasta padasana. Okay, messed up one side. Let's do 7 again. Inhale, hasta padasana. Exhale, padasana. Inhale, hasta padasana. Exhale, hasta padasana. Inhale, equestrian. Exhale, back. 8 limbs. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, equestrian. Exhale, together. Inhale, hasta padasana. Exhale, namaskara. Inhale, hasta padasana. Exhale, hasta padasana. Inhale, equestrian. Exhale, 8 limb. Inhale, down dog. Exhale. Inhale, equestrian. Exhale, together. Inhale, exhale, inhale, hasta padasana. Exhale, hasta padasana. Inhale, equestrian. Exhale, 8 limb. Inhale, cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, step forward. Exhale, together. Inhale, hasta padasana. Exhale, namaskara. Inhale, hasta padasana. Exhale, hasta padasana. Inhale, equestrian. Exhale. 8 limbs. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, equestrian. Yeah, I'm doing these different on both sides. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, hasta padasana. Exhale, namaskara. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. And that is my Sun Salutations for today. I'm now just doing my cool down, hitting some side stretches, lifting one arm up and leaning over to the other side, creating a gentle pull down sides of my body. Then I'm not
prefer the knee movement, but when you clasp your hands behind your back, and you're kind of pulling your shoulders together and lifting your head up, just like a nice little back bend, and then stretching out the shoulders, of course. Always going to happen forward and backwards, and then getting to the legs and just stretching out the quads. Some stretches for the calves, placing your heel on the ground, lifting your foot up and tilting slightly forward while pushing your butt back.
Always do.
And of course, a solid goodie all the time, laying on your back, pulling your knees up to your chest, and letting it out. Then just getting comfortable and finding my shavasana for the day. Winding down from the practice into my thoughts. And I start wiggling my fingers and toes and stretch my arms up over my head for one final lengthening before coming to sit up. Okay, so it's been a full week. Day 7 of my Sun Salutation journey. Today felt really good. I also had physical therapy today, and that shit slapped. So it was just really cool to be able to continue to work with my body as I get treatment for different things, but that it's still in alignment with what I want to do, and I have the support of my medical team, and I really love the phrase everybody can yoga. So even just taking the time to navigate what yoga looks like in its everyday journey, right? Like, because some days, like, this is your yoga best, and then other days this is your yoga best, and then, you know, like, always changing, so really interesting to be more focused on how my body is navigating those changes. Chair yoga is different. So I'm excited to explore that more. Maybe I'll do like one chair yoga a week. Yeah. Warming up. I've been doing stuff with my hands this morning. That's why I didn't really do much wrist stuff, but still working on it. Some other things that I'm continuing to work on to build up my plank. So this week, today is like the first time I've gotten applied pressure like on my knee, like in a kneeling position. So probably won't be doing more of those today. But I've been practicing up against a wall, like just pushing my body out and then keeping my elbows in and coming forward. And I also say that I've been trying it at different angles, so even like on my bed frame and just leaning forward and pushing myself back, just to keep practicing the movement and the form. So I'll keep doing that so that I can do. However, something I'm learning is that when you come down, I assume maybe at some point you kick your legs out to do like a plank, but the eight limbed asana, where you have your hands on the mat, your feet on the mat, your knees on the mat, and then your chin and your chest, things like this, touch the mat. You're not really getting into a plank. So I just need to keep watching that position, but the form for that plank is still going to be very, very helpful with all the pushing up, and then especially if I want to do 108 like complete up dogs and not just baby cobras and cobras. If I get there and I can do 108, that'd be dope. If not, I'm okay with doing as many as I can and improving every day. Let's see. Counting. I think today I did pretty good with counting. I had stopped in the middle of one because of the 8-limb pose, so I didn't count that one. I'm hoping that I hit my number, but I'll count and see and put somewhere on the side if I can do that. Yeah, that's just something I need to keep doing. I did pretty well at the inhale exhales. I think I got tripped up and skipped maybe twice. That may be noticeable. But other than that, some homework I need to do. Research more about the equestrian pose and understand how I'm supposed to sit with that, because I don't know. I do not know exactly, like, I get it. I'm curious as to, like, do your hands have to be on the inside? Because when you're coming back up on the other side, it makes the hand placements weird. And then, like, I know it's a chest up thing, and a neck, like, slightly tilted, but is your back knee supposed to be on the ground? Is it, like lengthened more? So those kind of more musculoskeletal level of the poses, of that pose in particular, I want to learn a bit more about. and then 8 limb pose. And honestly, like, I'm excited to double click into what a proper down dog is. Like, yes, I know I've seen it, I've done it, I've read about it a million times, but I've never, like, dedicated time to being like, this is the, like, best down dog for my body. Like, I keep doing it every practice. I know what it is. I adjust my hands as I need to. I adjust my hips as need to, right? But, like, just, I guess, locking in a bit more on it, on down dog is going to be, I think it's going to be beneficial. And I feel like down dog starts with a P, like it's a Padalasana. It's not giving though. Yeah, I'm going to keep learning the Sanskrit names for the next couple movements, and then luckily this one just repeats over and over again. So we're gonna pronunciation. I think that's it for day 7. Feeling pretty good. Back to doing full body. May just do chair yoga once a week. A little break like that. Not even a break, because it's still movement. So change of pace. But yeah, I think that's it. If you're on your Sun Salutation journey, let me know how it's going. Your yoga teacher journey, let me know how that's going for you. And yeah, I'll talk to you tomorrow.